Hey, this is Rich. AOK Product Reviews. Got the cold steel in. I was worried that the post office had lost it and they just must have had it on some shelf or something. So now I can do the cold steel today, AK47, and the Benchmade tomorrow. Really good knife. I did the unboxing, and we'll do that right now. How about I'll jump over, get a little top view, narrate it a little for you, and then we'll come back and talk about this in person. Okay, just got the cold steel in the mail. AK47. Grabbing my case Kinzua to cut this box open. No, I'm not. I'm grabbing my Kershaw. That Kershaw is worth about $2. And I just got my money's worth. Look at that box. It's a shiny box. Yeah. This thing is gonna be nice. I know it is. Bubble wrap. Let's put this box up in the corner here so that it's nice and you can see everything. Huh. That's an extra clip. That extra clip is for a reverse carry. It's got a funky angle on it. So if you did put that clip on the other side, the clip would not work. So they give you two with opposite angles. Ting, ting, ting. Yep, I'm figuring it out right here. Yeah. It's got a nice little inset, and it actually snaps almost right in and will hold in there without screws. Yeah, man. It's got the pocket stud. It's got the lock back. G10 on it's just phenomenal. Centered up. Click, click. Yep. I just loaded my AK-47. I'm ready to rock and roll. The ergonomics on this thing were meant for my hand. Nice lock back. Here comes the drop. Doesn't have a drop. This is a straight tactical knife, guys. It's got about a 7 o'clock snap, I call it. Boop. Right there. 7 o'clock. Let's open it up again. Look at it. Shut it. Now we're going to thumb flip the pocket stud. My hands are big. Wow, it fits. 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 All right, I'm back. You pull this out of the box. So this is a cool thing where it has a reversible pocket clip, as you saw in the video I just showed you. But because this knife has this angle, they give you an opposing angle pocket clip, an extra pocket clip. So if you really wanted to, you could literally have two pocket clips on your knife at the same time. That's what it would look like if you had two pocket clips. I don't want that, but I'm just saying. And then you'd have, this is the AK-47 cold steel. It's got really, really grippy G10 scales. Yes, I like them. What I really like, I gotta be honest, and I never thought I'd ever say I like it, is this pocket flip mechanism that's on the spine of the blade. So you put this pocket, it's tip up, you put it. I got my summer shorts on. It's 5 degrees here in Indiana today. You put it in your pocket like that. You got this nub here. When you're pulling it out, you gotta hold it like this. You let that thing catch your pocket. See that? And you're ready to rock. Take a look at that thing. It says AK-47 on the blade. S35 VN steel. I was carrying my case Kinzua today, and I went to have an early dinner on a deck at a place called the Boathouse in Cicero, Indiana. A couple of our friends picked up my wife at school. Her Jeep's in the shop getting worked on, and we had dinner with their kids and them, and we had cocktails. Really nice evening. And then they bought our dinner. It's always a fight to see who pays, and they end up paying most of the time. And you think that'd be a good thing, but it's not. Sometimes you want to win even if you lose. I took the case, Kinzua, with me, and Billy checked it out. It was Billy and Becky. They're good friends of ours, and he liked it. I like it. We got back to the house. There were some Amazon packages for my wife, and I used it to open it up. And this thing is so sharp. I mean, so sharp. It is the sharpest knife I've ever owned in my life. Whoosh, right through that package. I used the little tip I like on the Tanto, so I put it to use already. Tell me if I'm not wrong, guys. All you out there, I know you carry pocket knives and you're into them. If you're watching this, either that or you just really think I'm a good-looking guy, because I am. I'm very handsome. Let's get back on track. I just got starry-eyed over just images of myself. So, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Is it, if you don't like a pocket knife right out of the gate that you buy and you're excited about, and you put it over to the side, it just disappears. But if you force yourself to carry that thing, you end up loving them half the time. You end up really liking them. $128 is a lot of money for a pocket knife. It's actually the most expensive pocket knife here, because this AK47 was about $98, I think. Price is going to be there, and I'm always off by at least 10 to 20% when I do that. But whatever. I do know the Benchmade was $109, and then this was $128. And I thought for sure I was going to regret that. I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, $128. That's steep. I don't think it is. I got a buddy out there, a subscriber. Oh, man. This dude's a pretty cool dude. And he's like a traditional channel for pocket knives. He really loves his, I forget the name of it's like American something. He's got tattoos like me. He's got a lot more, actually. And, man, what is his channel? I'm having a brain fart. I'm going to put his channel right here. I like this dude. He's pretty cool. And he really... You can tell when he's talking that he really appreciates a practical knife. And he's an American traditional guy, I can tell. A pretty solid Americana kind of guy. I could be wrong, though, because it's just all in how we perceive other people. But he made a comment that he loves this knife. So I'm guessing he has one. But I would have pictured him to have one of the traditional case knives. And he probably has a bunch of those. You never know. If he doesn't have this knife, I'm talking to you, you know who I'm talking to. Hold off. Let me own this for a little while. It'll be in your pocket before the end of the year, I'm guessing. So don't lie to me and say you already got one and you just want another one. Tell me you don't have one, you just like it because you saw one. And this thing will be yours before the end of the year. But this AK-47 is very tactical. It's weird to think. I've got a certain size hand, right? And this fits my hand perfect. And I've met so many people, when you meet them and you shake their hand, they're like, man, he's got a small hand. Holy crap, this dude's hand's like a mason block. How does Cold Steel know, or any knife maker know, how to make a knife that just kind of fits everybody's hand? It really does. Look at the contour. Look at that. That's a very technical grip, if you ask me. Look, it's doing this, then this, then this, then this. And look how that fits my hand. It's got this really strong backspace spine thing. And then, of course, it's got this lock. It's got some serious locking mechanisms. So it's got this locking mechanism right here. And I should know that. Sorry, I don't. One thing about this knife is zero fidget. I'm closing it. God darn it. Wow. That knife is sharp. Holy smokes. Man. Okay. That's not how you close it. Now I'm going to bleed out. I'm bleeding out. Okay, so you got to be careful. I'm not careful. You know I'm not. I'm way too just let it rip, tater chip. But so it's got like this, it doesn't have like this droppy kind of action. You know what I mean? Look, it's not supposed to, guys. You know me. I'm the biggest offender of wanting a certain knife to do a certain thing that it's not meant to do. Wanting action from a knife that doesn't give action, that isn't supposed to give action because it's a tactical knife and it's supposed to withstand all kinds of environments. So you shouldn't have action on a knife like that. That knife should be very solid, have detents, have slip joints, all kinds of things, like all those different weird things that they do. I got myself good, guys. I might have to go to the hospital to get a Band-Aid. I should have Band-Aids out here. Okay, so watch this. Watch this. The detent down here. You see that? Okay, so if this is 12 o'clock, and this is 9 o'clock, and this is 8 o'clock, and this is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, that sucker's going to town. It is very, very, very small sharpening choil. No finger choil. You're not choking this knife up. I was going to get the Lawman or the Code 4. And I am very glad that I got this clip point AK47 with S35. This S35 is wicked sharp. It is so sharp, I'm not going to stop bleeding. Especially because I'm drinking. Let me show you. I have no shame. I'm drinking the Franzia Refreshers Wild Berry Moscato. Hot evening. I like myself a fruity wine served out of a box. So Franzia, I'll take my marketing check this week. And can you send me a Band-Aid? I'm bleeding out here, guys. But I'm not gonna cut this short. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm going to thin my blood a little bit more. It's tasty. Summertime, Daddy Dig likes himself, some fruity drinks. Let's talk about what I was drinking at the boathouse with my friends. We were all drinking cocktails tonight. They were good too. So they must have a pretty good bartender at the boathouse in Cicero. Because I started off drinking a vodka with Deep Eddy orange vodka, tonic, and a lime. Deep Eddy lime, half and half iced tea, Arnold Palmer. It's called the John Daly. You know that guy, he's wicked cool. White hair, white beard, goofy. He's a pro golfer. And he's just out there. I love him. So then we drank some of those, and then I was done with that. So now I'm having myself a little box wine, and I'm doing some video footage here of the Cold Steel, and I'm talking about everything but the Cold Steel. I think I stopped bleeding. We can cancel the ambulance. Guys, this is not drama. This is not CGI. This is not special effects video editing whatsoever. This is real blood, real trauma. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being real. S35VN is too sharp. Don't get it. It's way too sharp. If you want a knife that is not going to hurt you, don't get S35VN. I am not joking about how sharp this darn stuff is. I need paper. Paper. I'm going to hire somebody that gives me my paper assistant got me a piece of printing paper this time instead of that little notebook paper. How do those guys? You ever see the real good knife reviewers, and they go, shh. can't do that. Sharp, it's cutting squigglies. I call it cutting squigglies. I don't know if that's the right term. I'm not even that good at cutting paper. But this is so sharp. Let's try the case. So I must have dulled the case a little bit, or the case just isn't as sharp as the cold steel. Yeah, the cold steel's sharper than the case. It's going to be tough figuring out which one I like better. Because I told you, I'm starting to like this case. Wish I'd stop bleeding. I'm going to get some electrical tape. Okay, I got some electrical tape here. This is color tape. This is yellow. Get myself all triaged. Okay, guys, I took a first aid class, so I'm a pro. Don't try this at home. I don't feel like the AK-47 gets represented well enough because I hardly ever see reviews on it. That's why I bought it instead of the Lawman or the Code 4. Lawman and Code 4 are all over the place out there with knife reviewers, and I just don't seem to see this too often. I'm so glad I got this. And I tell you, I'll never carry it too often. So just like the case, I know I got a Cold Steel subscriber out there that's going to have this in their pocket before the end of the year. Who's a Cold Steel guy out there that doesn't have an AK-47 and loves my channel? I know there's one out there. We'll see. But you ain't getting it for a while because I'm going to do something with this thing. I'll tell you that much right now. It's sharp. It's meant to clack on somebody's head. I like it a lot. A lot. I like it a lot. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Get yourself one of these things and you will be pleased. I'm going to take off. You guys don't let your meatloaf, don't let your dingle dangle. Be kind to animals. Always be a gentleman. You know what? By the end of the year, I'm going to have so many of these catchphrases. I'm going to coin them. And I'm going to sell them. And I'm going to have so many where I'm just going to have to do a video of me just doing end of video catchphrases. I'm going to start it out as, hey, this is Rich with the AK Knives. Don't let your dingle dangle. Don't let your meatloaf. Deuces. Don't let your pants go down around your ankles with the wind. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but just don't do it. I'll think of so many. Yeah, and I'm going to do like about a 20-minute video at the end of the year, and it's all going to be end video catchphrases. Yeah, and I'm just going to go, don't let your dingle dangle, don't let your meatloaf, always be a gentleman, be kind to animals. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be monumental. But I'm out. Deuces, guys.